Today we're going to start on the back of our mat, our feet hip width apart, shoulders pulling down away from the ears, pelvis tucked under, arms are active. We're engaging our shoulders, pulling them down and away from our head. Let's just start to arrive at our mat by taking a few deep breaths. Inhaling to capacity. And fully exhale. One more time, fully inhale. And fully exhale. This time on the inhale, we're bending our knees, lifting up towards the sky, keeping the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, bring the right palm down to your side. We're stretching over towards the right, keeping our hip alignment the same, rotating our upper body. Inhale, rise. Exhale, left palm down. We're stretching over to the left, opening up the right side, keeping our hips square. Inhale, come to center. This time on the exhale, we're grabbing our left wrist with our right hand. Step the left foot out and point the toe. On an exhale, we're stretching towards the right, trying to create a long line between the tips of your fingers and toes. Inhale to center. Exhale, grab our right wrist. We're stepping the right toes out. Exhale, open. Inhale to center. And one more time each side. Exhale. We're stepping over, grabbing the wrist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right toes come out. We're holding the right wrist. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, release the arms. Step the feet a little wider than hip width. The toes are out just a little bit. We're bending our knees and palms come to the insides of our knees. We're pushing away from our ears, so there's still space between our ears and our shoulders. On an exhale, turn the right shoulder in. We're keeping our spine straight. Inhale, center. Exhale, left shoulder comes down towards the floor. Inhale, center. Exhale, over. Inhale, center. One more time. Exhale, opposite way. Inhale, center. Bring your feet a little closer together. Now our elbows come to our knees. Palms are together. So we're just sitting here with our weight evenly distributed between our feet and our elbows. We're extending our spine long. Let the head hang heavy. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, we're lifting up and rolling up to center. Nice and slow. Head comes up last. All right. Now on an inhale, we're stepping our left foot behind the right. Reach up and over again. We're doing that same side stretch, except our feet are different. Inhale, come to center. Switch your wrists. Exhale, we're stepping the right foot behind the left. Exhale down. Inhale, center. Switch wrists. Exhale, over. Inhale, center. Switch. Exhale, over. Inhale, come to center. Let go of the wrists. We're coming down, walking our palms out nice and slow to plank, or drop the knees for modified plank. On an exhale, we're hovering down, belly, chest, chin. Plant the toes, push the tops of the feet into the mat. Palms come close to the shoulders, elbows are tucked in. On an inhale, we're engaging, lifting our upper body. Exhale, push back over your knees, tuck your toes, send your hips up to downward facing dog. Take your time to pedal this first one out. We're bending one knee at a time. Maybe shifting your weight from side to side. Starting to identify those places of tension and tightness. And sending our exhales to those places. On an inhale, we're coming forward to plank. Exhale, come down, belly, chest, chin, or hover in chaturanga. Inhale, pull forward to baby cobra or up dog. Exhale, we're rolling over the feet, sending our hips back, downward facing dog. Inhale, let's lift the right leg. Exhale, we're bending the knee, keeping our upper body stationary. We're opening our hips. We're gonna hang here. So our shoulders are active. We're pushing up out of our shoulder girdles. You're gonna feel the stretch in the hamstrings on the left and in the hip flexors on the right. Inhale, come back to center. On an exhale, we're bringing right elbow to right knee. Right knee to the elbow. Inhale, up. Exhale, opposite side, left elbow. Inhale, up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, up. Exhale, bring your right foot back to the mat. Take a pause in downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot comes up. Exhale, bend the knee. We're opening the hips. Our upper body stays where it is. Now we're feeling this in the left hip flexors and right hamstrings. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, left knee, elbow. Inhale, back. Exhale, opposite elbow. Inhale, up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, up. Exhale, bring your foot to the mat. We're dropping our knees, sending our hips back towards our heels, allowing our upper body to sink towards the mat. Let your shoulders rest. We started off with a bang today. On an inhale, let's walk our palms all the way over to the left side. Option to use your left arm as a weight on top of your right arm. Exhaling down. So then you're going to feel a deep pull on the right side. Inhale, let's walk our palms all the way over to the right side. Planting the left hand, using your right hand as weight. And then we're stretching down into the left side body. Inhale, come back to center. Shift your weight forward. So we're in tabletop. On an inhale, we're lifting the left arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, left arm comes down, we're feeding it under the right, left cheek to the mat. Option to straighten the right arm or fold it behind you. We're gonna hold this for a couple of breaths. On an exhale, bring your right palm back to the floor. Inhale, we're lifting and opening. Exhale, down. Inhale, right arm lifts. Breathe into the rib cage. Exhale, slow and controlled. Feed it under the left arm. Right cheek to the floor. Same options apply with the left arm. Exhale, bring the left palm back to the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. We're tucking our toes again. Exhale, shift your weight back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot up high. On the exhale, we're swinging our foot through, planting it between our palms, dropping the back heel so that it's parallel to the back of your mat. On an inhale, engage your core, squeeze your butt and your legs. Pushing up to warrior two. Inhale, flip the front palm. We're lifting up and back. Exalted warrior. Exhale, shift your weight forward. Elbow comes to the knee, but it's really just a place marker. There's no weight here. All of our weight is in our leg. Inhale, up and over. Our core is tight. Looking towards our fingers. Inhale, lift that left arm back up. Warrior two. Exhale, straighten the front leg. We're shifting our weight forward, then windmilling down into side angle. So there's a little bit of give in our front knee. It's never rigidly straight. You can also use a block here as an extension of your hand if you can't come all the way to the floor. Now, whether you're on a block or just your palms, on an exhale, we're bringing our left palm to the floor. Shift your back toes so that they're facing forward. And on an inhale, we're lifting our right arm up and open. Exhale, bring that right palm to the floor, rebend that front knee. So now we're kind of in a runner's lunge here. Drop the back knee. Inhale, lift up. We're squeezing our core tight. On an exhale, we're opening up towards our bent knee. This is using every muscle in our body. Inhale, center. Now, exhale, open away from your knee. Just shift your hips. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bring your hands down to either side of your foot. Shift your weight back just so that your toes come up off the floor. And now we're breathing into the back of our right leg. So let your head hang heavy. We're just going to take a few breaths. an inhale, rebend that front knee, tuck your back toes. We're shifting our leg back to downward facing dog, and take a few breaths here. Pedal it out. Let go of that series. Just let it go. Don't judge your body. You're exactly where you need to be. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, we're swinging it forward, planting our foot. Drop the back foot so that it's parallel to the back of your mat. Engage your legs, your core. Squeeze everything. On an inhale, you lift up. Windmill the arms. Warrior two. Inhale, flip the front palm. We're lifting up and back. Exhale, bring the elbow to the knee. We're stretching forward, reaching the right arm overhead, looking towards our fingers. Inhale, lift to warrior two. Exhale, straighten that front leg, but keep a little give in it. We're bending forward, reaching our hands towards the floor or a block, opening up for side angle. On an exhale, we're bringing our right palm to the floor, turning our back foot so that it faces forward. Replace your palms. Now we're moving our left arm up and open. Exhale, bring your left palm back to the floor on the opposite side of your foot. We're dropping our back knee. Is that right? We're dropping our back knee and yeah. Sorry, brain fart. Okay, dropping our back knee, engage your core. On an inhale, we lift. On an exhale, we're opening our upper body towards the bent knee. Inhale, rise. Exhale, open away from the forward knee. Inhale, rise. Exhale, plant the hands on either side of your foot. We're shifting our weight back until our left toes come off the mat. Exhale, let your upper body melt so you can breathe into the hamstrings on the left side. Inhale, shift your weight forward. We're tucking our back toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let that series go. Inhale, come forward to plank or modified plank. On an exhale, you drop down to belly, chest, chin, or hover. Inhale, baby cobra or up dog. On an exhale, bring your knees wide to the edges of your mat. Shift your hips back. Walk the palms forward. Let's rest in child's pose. On an inhale, walk the palms closer to you. We're going to start slowing this down a little bit. We are sending our hips back to downward facing dog just so that we can get into a proper pigeon pose. So lift the right leg, and on an exhale, we're bringing our right knee towards our right wrist. Our back leg stays straight. This foot is a little bit flexed to protect the knee, so our back leg is straight. For the first minute or so, we're just going to stay here on our palms. So the focus is to feel this on the right side of your leg, of the hip flexors. Once you feel like you're warmed up enough, try to come down to your forearms. You can also use a pillow here or some blocks to support your head. Whatever you need to do to make it comfortable. Well, to make it manageable. This one is not going to be comfortable because pigeon is uncomfortable, but there's a difference between painful and uncomfortable. We don't want painful. So meet your body where it is, and that's where we wait and we breathe. And we're waiting for our body to relax because that's when the stretch really starts. So try to let your head hang heavy and send your exhales to those places where you feel it catching, where the muscle feels really tight. Take a full inhale. On the exhale, let's walk our palms closer to our knees, tuck the back toes. We're going into a downward dog again. Let the blood come back into that leg. Give yourself a second. When you're ready, we're going to do the left side. So we're inhaling the left leg up. Exhale, left knee towards left wrist. That foot stays flexed. Walk your right foot back so that leg is straight. For the first minute, we just hang out here, up on our hands. And once you feel warmed up, try coming down to your forearms and letting your body relax. On an inhale, let's walk our palms closer to our body. Just shift your weight down onto the left side and bring your legs forward. Shake them out, let the blood come back in. Pigeon is good for you. It is challenging, but it's one of the best hip openers in yoga. So from here, let's bring our right knee. So our right knee is in front of us and our left knee is kind of out to the side. And I know that you're probably a little tilted. If it's distracting, you can tuck a blanket under the lower side to even out the hips. So let's inhale the arms up high. On the exhale, we're turning towards the right and just bringing the palms down and pulling enough to where you feel the stretch in the front. So we're not cranking ourselves into a weird position, but we want to feel the stretch down the left side. So we stay upright again for the first minute. Exhale, let's try to come down to our forearms. Deepens the stretch. Let your head hang heavy. Inhale, walk the palms up closer to you. We're shifting forward, unhinge your legs. So just stop in the middle before we do the other side. Maybe put your palms behind you and just windshield wipe your knees back and forth a few times. This is also good to do if you don't have a foam roller. This is a good way to mobilize your hips. You can feel yourself rolling over all the muscles between the hip bones. Okay, so from here, left leg is bent in front this time, right leg is to the side. Inhale up. Exhale, we're turning towards our left, planting our palms down, and hopefully when you pull, you feel this stretch down the right side. When you're ready, come down to the forearms. Inhale up to the palms, walk your hands forward, and come to all fours. We're gonna finish today with a good chest opener. So we're walking our hands forward as far as we can and sinking down. So our hips stay in the air. Our goal is to get our chin to the floor. We're breathing into the shoulder girdle here. I know it's hard. Just send your exhales to the tight places. Take a deep inhale. We're pushing our weight into our palms and then walking them closer to us. It's time for Shavasana. So take a nice, comfortable position on your mat. Traditionally, it's lying flat on your back, letting your arms and legs splay open. And we're connecting with our breath. Really trying to listen to what our body's trying to tell us. much time as you need. There's never such a thing as too long of a Shavasana. When you're ready, just meet me at seated. You can pause the video. So just come to a comfortable seated position, close your eyes, and bring your hands to heart center. Be proud of yourself for coming to your mat today, doing something that's good for your body, mind, and soul. And as always, I appreciate your support so much. Thank you for